And I wanted to add to the fact now, since the Muslims is assuming that Jesus, if he's God, cannot pray, because who does God pray to? Well, we'd have a problem with a unipersonal God praying. But if God is tripersonal, as the Bible teaches, then one person praying to another or to the others poses no problem from our perspective. But let's turn the argument against the Muslim, because lo and behold, guess what we find in the Quran? We find at least 3 verses in the Quran where Allah prays. Chapter 33, verse 43 of the Quran. If Jesus can't be God because he prays, otherwise he's praying to himself, that can be used more forcefully against Islam, because they don't believe in a triune God. They believe Allah is a singular consciousness. 33:43. He it is who prays for you, and his angels too. He it is who prays for all you Muslims along with his angels. Huwa yusalli alaykum. Yusalli alaykum. Now you know the Arab. Does yusalli mean bless?
No, of course not.
Because the word blessing in Arabic is barakah.
That's right.
And it can't mean bestowing mercy, because there's a word for mercy. Rahma. It says yusalli from salla, which is the verb used for prayer. That's not the only place. 33:56, which is even more problematic, because it shows Allah joining a group that's engaged in this act. God, or Allah, and his angels pray, and it's yusallun. Allah and his angels together are engaged in this activity.
Right.
And then it says, they pray for the Prophet. O you who believe, pray for him as well. So notice why Muslims should pray. The verse is saying, look, Muslims, Allah himself with the angels pray for the Prophet. How much more should you be praying
That's
for
right.
him?
As a former Muslim, of course, Muslims believe that Quran exists for all of eternity, right?
Either the Quran is praying to Allah, so it's a conscious agent, distinct from Allah, even though it's inseparable from him. You get now a trinity of sorts. Or that is a prayer Allah is reciting, so he's praying to himself. So this argument can be leveled more forcefully against the Muslim.